If you're new to Anchorage or just visiting, you probably haven't thought much about parking yet, but you will. And when you do, it's usually because you just got a ticket. So let's get ahead of that. In this video, I'm breaking down where you can park for free in Anchorage, where you'll need to pay, how to avoid the most common fines, and a few weird local quirks that you'll want to know before you find yourself circling downtown with steam coming out of your ears. So let's get into it. Let me start with the good news. Parking is free in a lot of places if you know where to look. Here's where you don't have to pay. Most shopping centers like Fred Meyer, Target, Costco, and most strip malls. Neighborhood street parking is free unless there is a permit required sign. Most city parks and municipality trailheads are also free. And best of all, downtown street parking is free on evenings and weekends. After 6 p.m. on weekdays, yeah, you're good. Sundays, totally free all day. Just be smart. Don't block a driveway or park too close to a corner. Anchorage code enforcement doesn't mess around with that. Now, let's talk about where you'll definitely need to pay. First, we have downtown Anchorage. Weekdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Most of the street parking is metered or app-based. Rates range from about $1.25 an hour to $1.75 an hour, depending on the zone. Second are the surface lots downtown. These are scattered all over. Some are city managed, some are private. Prices vary, but expect about $1.50 to $2 per hour, or a daily max of around $10 to $12. Third, parking garages like 5th and B or 6th and H. These are run separately, and you'll have to pay at a kiosk or a booth, not with the app. Rates are similar, $1.25 to $2 per hour with a daily cap. Next, we have the hospitals and the university. Providence and UAA both have pay-to-park lots or permit-only zones. Don't wing it. Check the signage or you'll end up with a ticket. Also, state parks and trailheads like Flat Top, Glen Alps, and other Chugach access points, those require a day use fee of $5 or an annual Alaska State Parks pass. It's enforced, especially on weekends in the summer. Finally, we have the airport. Long-term parking runs around $13 to $17 per day. Curbside drop-off is free. Just remember, you've got about 30 minutes there. After that, it does add up quickly. For downtown street parking and most surface lots, Anchorage has gone mostly app-based. There are two apps that you want, Park Mobile and Passport Parking. They're fast, easy, and they let you start or extend parking without ever touching a cold metal kiosk. You'll still see a few coin-op or card meters around, but honestly, the apps are way more convenient, especially in the winter. Just remember, those apps don't work in the garages. Garages have their own kiosks or gated ticket systems. So if you're parking in one of those, bring a card and pay at the booth. Always double check the zone number before you pay, and also check your license plate number. Punch in the wrong one and your money is gone, and so is your chance at avoiding a ticket. Ask me how I know. All right, now let's cover what actually catches people off guard. First, we have expired meters downtown. Parking enforcement here in Anchorage is insanely fast. Don't test it. Even if you're 5 minutes over, you can expect a ticket. The second is parking too close to corners, driveways, or hydrants. Anchorage code enforcement requires 15 feet from a hydrant, 5 feet from a driveway, and 20 feet from a crosswalk. Third, we have winter parking bans. From October 1 to April 30th, the city can restrict overnight street parking for snow plowing. If a big snowstorm hits and your car is on the street overnight, it might get ticketed or towed. And fourth, we have confusing signage in private lots. Just because it looks like public parking doesn't mean that it is. Look for signs with QR codes, pay stations, or anything that says permit required. If you don't see those, great. If you do, assume that it is enforced. And fifth, we have big events downtown. During Ferrandi, Summer Solstice Fest, or holiday markets, parking lots will fill up fast. Garages can reach capacity by late morning, so get there early or plan on walking a few blocks. So is parking in Anchorage a nightmare? No, but it can be a pain if you don't know the rules. So here's the cheat sheet. Street parking is free after 6 p.m. and all day on the weekends downtown. Use Park Mobile or Passport for downtown zones and surface lots. Garages, use kiosks because they have no app there. Don't park overnight during snow season unless you're absolutely sure it's allowed. And at the state park trailheads, they require a pass, even if it feels that you're just parking in the woods. And finally, read the signs. They're small, but they'll cost you big if you ignore them. If this helped, hit that like button and subscribe. I've got more local videos on how to navigate Anchorage like a pro, whether you're parking, renting, or just trying to figure out what the heck breakup season actually means. I'll catch you on the next one, and hopefully it's not writing an appeal to parking services. Take care.